not by yelling, not by proving people wrong, not by being the loudest person in the room, but by being in control of yourself. Because here's the truth. One careless sentence can ruin a relationship, a job, a reputation, but one well-timed pause, one thoughtful word, it can build trust, power, and peace. And the Stoics, those ancient warriors of the mind, they mastered this. So if you've ever said something you instantly regretted, if you've ever wished you had more control over your mouth, you're not alone. Let's fix that. Here are 7 powerful ways the Stoics trained themselves to control what they say, and how you can too. Think about this. How many times have you said something and instantly felt that heavy knot in your chest? That, why did I just say that? Kind of regret. Maybe it hurt someone else. Maybe it made things worse. Or maybe it just made you feel small. Words are like arrows. Once they leave your mouth, you can't pull them back. And that's why the Stoics treated words with discipline, with intention. They believed that controlling your tongue was the gateway to controlling your life. So let's dive in, not into some fluffy self-help talk, but into battle-tested Stoic wisdom. Simple, powerful, life-changing. 1. Pause before the damage is done. Marcus Aurelius once wrote, "You have power over your mind, not outside events. Realize this and you will find strength." Now think about that. He didn't say, control the world. He said, control your reaction to it. Here's the hard truth. Most of us speak too fast. We get triggered and we respond before we even think. That's the moment where everything can go wrong or everything can change. The Stoics trained themselves to pause, even if just for a second, to take a breath, to let the wave of emotion rise and pass. So here's a rule. When emotions are high, words should be low. Pause, even if it feels unnatural at first, because that space between stimulus and response, that's where wisdom lives. And in that space, you protect your peace, your reputation, and your relationships. 2. Don't speak to win, speak to understand. Epictetus said, "Only the educated are free." What did he mean? He meant that people who are truly wise don't need to prove it. They're not talking just to win arguments, or to feel superior, or to feed their ego. But look around. That's exactly what most people are doing. They speak to dominate, to one-up, to be right, even if it costs the relationship. The Stoic, on the other hand, doesn't speak to impress. They speak to connect, to understand, to build, not to break. Before you say something, ask yourself, am I speaking from ego, or am I speaking from reason? Because when you speak with clarity, calmness, and curiosity, people listen, and more importantly, they respect you. 3. Don't let emotions speak for you. Seneca once warned, "Anger is like a fire. It burns everything in its path, even the one who lit it." Let's be real. We've all said things in the heat of the moment, words that felt right in the storm, but left damage in the calm. But Stoicism teaches you to step outside the storm, to observe it, to feel the emotion, without being owned by it. That's the difference between a reactive person and a Stoic one. When someone disrespects you, it's easy to lash out. But a Stoic knows that reaction, that's weakness. Strength is sitting with the fire and still choosing not to burn someone else with it. Because when you let emotions speak for you, you lose control. But when you control your emotions, your words become tools, not weapons. 4. Silence is strength. Zeno of Citium. Zeno, the founder of Stoicism, said, "We have 2 ears and 1 mouth, so we can listen more and speak less." But most people flip that around. They talk over others, interrupt. Fill the silence with noise. Why? Because silence makes people uncomfortable. But to the Stoic, silence is power. You don't need to fill every gap. You don't need to explain yourself constantly. You don't need to respond to every insult. In a noisy world, your calm silence can be the loudest thing in the room. 5. Words are seeds. Marcus Aurelius. Every word you speak plants something. It can grow connection or resentment. It can create peace or chaos. The Stoic treats every word like a seed. What am I planting in this person's mind, in this moment, in this relationship? Before you speak, ask, will these words help anything grow or burn it down? Because once they're spoken, they take root. 6. Don't be a slave to your tongue. Epictetus. Epictetus said, "No man is free who is not master of himself." That includes your tongue. If you're constantly blurting things out, reacting emotionally, speaking without thinking, you're not in control. You're a slave to impulse. But the Stoic, they own their tongue. They speak when necessary, and they know when silence is the wiser choice. If your words are running you, it's time to flip that. Take the reins back. 7. Filter every word through virtue. Before you speak, pass your words through the Stoic filter of the 4 virtues. 1. Wisdom. Is it thoughtful and true? 2. Courage. Is it honest, even if uncomfortable? 3. Justice. Is it fair to everyone involved? 4. Temperance. Is it calm, measured, and necessary? If your words pass that test, speak them. If not, maybe they're better left unsaid. Controlling what you say doesn't mean becoming emotionless. It means becoming intentional. It means choosing calm over chaos, clarity over impulse, connection over ego. Speak less. But when you do, speak like someone who knows the weight of their words. Because the world doesn't need more noise. It needs more wisdom. It needs more calm voices in loud rooms. It needs people who don't just preach Stoicism. They live it. And now, that can be you. If this stirred something in you, if you're ready to stop reacting and start responding like a true Stoic, subscribe to the channel right now, because this isn't just another motivation page. It's a movement of calm minds, clear speech, and controlled power. Join us. Pause, think, and speak with purpose.